हेलो गाइस, हम पार्ट 2 इस लेक्चर वीडियो में कवर करेंगे एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन प्रिंसिपल का पार्ट 2। ठीक है, देखते हैं। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट एन एडवांटेज ऑफ पाइपलाइन कोल ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम फॉर थर्मल पावर प्लांट? लॉस ऑफ कोल ड्यूरिंग ट्रांसपोर्ट ड्यू टू थेफ्ट एंड proliferage of partial eliminated. Next question. Which of the following is not an essential requirement for steam power station design? Which is a correct answer is a maximum cost, capital cost. Next question देखते हैं. Figure out the incorrect reason for below point for which S needs to quench before handling its steam power plant, which is a quench maintain corrosion action of the S. Next, what of the following conventional way of generating electrical energy, which is thermal power? Consider the following statement. The efficiency of vapor power ranking cycle can increase by increasing the temperature of working fluid at which heat is added, increasing the pressure of the working fluid at which heat is added, decreasing the temperature of the working fluid at which heat is rejected. Hence, all the statement is correct. Next question देखते हैं. The incorrect statement about regeneration in vapor power cycle is that it's increase the irreversibility of adding the liquid with higher energy content to the steam generator. Next question is, consider the following statement of analysis of steam cycle. First, a steam power plant continuously convert the energy stored in fossil fuel or fissile fuel into shaft to a steam power plant work on Breton cycle. In a supercritical steam cycle, steam is generated in the one through boiler at the pressure above the critical point of 27.5 bar. The deaccelerator is used for the purpose of deaccelerating of heat water. So 1 and 4 statement is correct. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the Rankine cycle for a given set of operating pressure limits of a Rankine cycle? Superheating the steam beyond the saturation temperature at the boiler pressure will result in, which is the first statement, an increase in the moisture content of steam leaving the turbine, an increase the thermal efficiency of the Rankine cycle, an increase in the mean temperature of heat addition, a decrease in the amount of heat rejected in the condenser. Hence 2 and 3 is the correct statement. Which is the difference between Rankine cycle and Brayton cycle? Which is the working fluid in a Brayton cycle doesn't undergoes phase change while it does in Rankine cycle. In which of the following pair of cycle both cycle have at least some isothermal process? Which is the correct option is the C, Carnot cycle and Stirling cycle. The thermal efficiency of air standards Brayton cycle is term pressure ratio Rp and gamma Cp upon Cb is given by, which is given by 1 minus 1 by Rp gamma minus 1 upon gamma. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. The Bell Coleman cycle, commonly used for air refrigeration operation, operates on the principle of which thermodynamic cycle? Which is a Barton cycle. Thermal power plant work on, which is a Rankine cycle. Which of the following statement express the main function of the steam generator, which it is transfer the heat produced by the combustion of fuel to water and ultimately produce steam? Which of the following is not a boiler accessories? Which is a steam stop valve? Which of the following is an incorrect statement? Uh, current boiler is a forced circulation boiler. Identify the odd one on the basis of number of tubes, which is a Coriolis boiler. Next question देखते हैं. In the boiler, the feed water treatment is done mainly for the removing corrosion carryover or scale formations, all of the above. Next question. Which of the following is the fire tube boiler, which is a locomotive boiler? Duplex feed pumps are used in steam boiler. These operate on the principle of reciprocating pump. Which of the following is a water tube boilers, which is a Bob Cook and Wilcox boiler? The pressure range of supercritical boiler is, which is a 225 to 250 kg per centimeter square. Which of the following is not a type of dust collector, which is a polarized separator? Consider the following statement for a supercritical steam generation. It has no steam drum, it has no circulation pump. The phenomena of boiling does not occur in it, hence only third statement is correct. For a compressor, the degree of reaction R is given by, which is the correct is the degree of freedom is equal to enthalpy increase in rotor divided by enthalpy increase in the starter and rotor. Next question is, surge is a centrifugal compressor is a phenomenon that can occur when the flow rate of the gas is reduced below a critical value. The work input for running an air compressor is minimum if the compression law follow is which is Pv equal to C. If P is equal to initial pressure, P2 pressure after first stage and P3 pressure after second stage, then the efficiency of two stage compressor will be maximum will be P2 is equal to root P1 plus P3. ठीक. An air compressor may be controlled by, which is controlled by any of the above: throttle control, blow off control, or clearance control. Which of the following is not a positive displacement rotary compressor, which is the axial flow compressor? Next question. In a T-level steam turbine, the pressure in the turbine is which is approximately same as in condenser. Stage efficiency of steam turbine is which is the cumulative enthalpy drop divided by isotropic enthalpy drop. For Parsons reaction, steam turbine degree of reaction is 50%. Generally, which type of compressor is used in gas turbine with axial flow? Arrange the following device in the current sequence as per the heat engine cycle, which is a firstly boiler, then turbine, and then condenser, and then pump. And C is correct. The function of D superheating coil is the condenser is first statement to remove the heat from condenser, second to improve performance of condenser, to discharge the heat exchange in a condenser to the surrounding, to remove the heat of superheat of the refrigerator before it enter the condenser. Hence D is correct. Long copper tube which find that is seen on the back side of a domestic refrigerator is which is a condenser tube. Identify the odd one in terms of component of a car air conditioner, which is rectifier. The efficiency of regenerative Rankine cycle is higher than simple Rankine cycle because the average temperature of heat addition in the boiler increase. A resistor measure 4 ohm at 40 degree and 6 ohm at 80 degree. At 0 degree resistor will measure. तो आपको पता है वेरिएशन ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस विद टेम्परेचर का फॉर्मूला R इज इक्वल टू आर नॉट प्लस ब्रैकेट में 1 प्लस अल्फा टी. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से आप इक्वेशन बना के R1 माइनस आर नॉट फिर R2 माइनस आर नॉट इक्वल टू T1 अपन T2 करके आप यहाँ से R नॉट की वैल्यू निकाल लोगे जो कि 2 ओम होगा. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. Which component is not required in conversion of wind energy to electrical DC supply, which is a DC load? In a fuel cell, the dash energy is converted into electrical energy, which is a chemical energy. For a linear electromagnetic circuit, which of the following statement is true? ठीक है, तो आपको पता है कि फील्ड एनर्जी इक्वल टू द को एनर्जी. Helps to find out the direction of current in the conductor of generation with Fleming's right hand rule. The working of dynamo is based on the principle of electromagnetic induction. The output of dynamo using a split commutator is a fluctuating DC. Electrochemical voltage regulator generally find application in which is a generator. Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction are related to the EMF of a generator. For electrochemical energy conversion, a magnetic field is employed as the medium rather than electric field becomes the storage energy density. For practicable field strength is low in the electric field. Which of the following practices is an example of a medium-term energy conservation scheme, which is an improvement and low-cost modification in existing system? A generator converts energy, which is converts mechanical to electrical energy. Which part of Steam power plant convert mechanical energy into electrical energy, which is a generator. Which of the following is not a type of system used for electricity generation? Solar water heater. Which of the following is not a source of electrical energy generation, which is a leaf? The disadvantage of renewable source of energy is, which is all of the intermittency, lack of independability, availability in low energy density. Which of the following power plant will have the lowest operating cost, which is a photovoltaic solar plant? Which type of energy conservation is shown in the given diagram, which is the ocean thermal energy? Which of the following is not an advantage of geothermal energy, which is the initial capital investment cost is high? Which of the following is not an advantage of non-conventional source of energy, which is they are noise for free source of energy? A solar module is made of large number of solar cell. Which of the following is an example of non-conventional source of energy used for transportation, which is bioethanol? Which of the following statements are true for the renewable energy? First statement is energy obtained from natural and persistent flow of energy occurring in the intermediate environment, which is correct. Second, the renewable energy is obtained from static storage of energy that remain underground unless released by human interaction. It is correct. It is also called a green energy or sustainable energy. It is wrong. It is energy supplied by finite supply or brown energy. It is wrong. Hence one and third, which is correct, and sorry, third one is correct, second is wrong, or fourth is wrong. So one and third, C is correct. Next question देखते हैं. The MHD system generates which is DC only. Which of the following is a non-conventional source of energy? Wind. The power extracted by wind blade during upstream, which is P is equal to 1 by 2 Cp A rho V Q. ठीक है. The cut out speed of wind turbine is from of 25 meter per second to 40 meter per second. The amount of energy available in the wind at any instant is proportional to dash of the wind speed, which is Q. In solar radiation, the angle made by plane surface with horizontal, which is a slope. Solar constant is 1.4 kilowatt per meter square. NASA standard values for solar constant is 1353 watt per meter square. What is the maximum possible output of solar array? Which is 250 watt per meter square. The major disadvantage of wind power generation is wind power is not constant and steady. The module is a solar panel referred to series and parallel arrangement of solar cell. In solar energy, which is the one that converts the sunlight energy into electricity, which is a photovoltaic cell. An example for conventional type power generation, which is a hydro. What types of electricity is generated from wind, which is a wind? Which of the following is not material of solar cell, which is aluminium? Which type of solar electricity is shown in the given figure, which is a off-grid system with battery without DC? Solar PV module efficiency will always be less than cell efficiency. Solar panel output does not depend on AH capacity and connected battery. Conducting media or MHD tunnel, which is plasma. Unit of solar radiancy is, which is a watt per meter square. Most of the solar radiation received on Earth's surface is within the range of 0.2 to 0.8 microns. What class of solar thermal collector can provide the highest maximum efficiency with paraboloidal disk? Which of the following cause noise pollution emits, which is a wind energy source? Biogas is produced by from wet animal dung. Which of the following resource is not included in the renewable source energy, which is nuclear energy? What is the working principle of solar plant, which is photovoltaic effect? Which of the following is an example of non-conventional energy resource, which is wind? Which device convert light energy into electrical energy are called photoelectric device? The power generation in a windmill, which is a proportional to cube of wind speed. Which of the following areas preferred for solar power plant, which is a hot and arid region? in solar panel used as plate for electricity generation is photovoltaic. Which of the following method is generating electric power from seawater is more advantageous with tidal power? Which of which type of non-conventional power plant are horizontal and vertical axis, which is a windmill? Which of the following option is not a non-conventional source of energy, which is a nuclear energy? Non-conventional energy sources are also called as a source of energy, which is a renewable. Which of the following source is not a biomass, which is a plastic packet? The electric power generated by ocean wave can be determined by B sinusoidal water wave. The system used to convert tidal energy into electricity is known as, which is a barrage system. Which of the following power plant is a renewable energy type, which is a magnetohydrodynamics? Which of the following is not a form of ocean energy, which is steam energy? The voltage generated by a solar PV at its output terminal, which is DC. If the solar irradiance increase, then the solar PV, the solar output will be, which is increase. What is the PV curve of solar PV, which is a non-linear? Which of the following statement for wind energy conversion plant is correct, which is a wind kinetic energy used in produce electrical energy? Which of the following is a correct of the non-conventional power generation, which is solar, wind, biogas and tidal? Which of the following is not a parameter on the power curve of wind turbine, which is thermal limits? What cause of tides, which is due to gravitational pull of moon and the sun? What is the nature of the electric power generated by wind turbine system is AC. The algorithm used to extract maximum power from the renewable source is known as, which is MPPT. Which of the following types of energy is used to produce steam for turbine, which is thermal energy? Since coal has a low calorific value, is a modern coal thermal station efficiency is increased by additional process that use oil refining, such as, which is a rising. A solar power source is a device that converts solar energy through a chemical reaction that occurs in solar. It depends on which of the following effect which produce EMF on absorption of ionized radiation from the sun, which is a photovoltaic effect. In a modern coal-fired thermal station, a large amount of ash has to disposed of after ensure that the ash is removed to the maximum possible extended up to 99% before the fume gases from the boiler they finally vented at the atmosphere using, which is a electrostatic precipitator. In a non-conventional power generation, which of the following source is not used, which is nucleus? Wind power generation in the contest, choose the incorrect statement from the following, which is the rotor blades of wind turbine generator must swipe over a very small area to produce a significant amount of power. Dash is the non-conventional source of electricity power is geothermal energy. Which type of solar power plant does not keep any direction and indirect connection with the grid system? तो डायरेक्ट और इनडायरेक्ट कनेक्शन विद, तो ऑफ ग्रिड कहते हैं, ठीक है? तो sinusoidal type of solar power plant. With reference to tidal power generation, choose the incorrect statement from the following. The tidal reference can be installed to avoid the difficulties in migration of ACA. गलत, ठीक है? नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. Solar panel uses dash plate of electricity generation with photovoltaic. A solar power tower has a central receiver at the top of tower receive concentrated solar energy reflected by heliostrates. Which of the function of transparent cover in the flat plate solar collector, which is a to reduce energy loss, transmit visible light, to block far infrared, ensure more incoming solar radiation, and hence all of the above option. The difference in the height between the high tide and low tide is known as, which is called tidal range. Tidal range. What type of substance converts sunlight into electrical energy? Photovoltaic cell. Name the energy carry particle which convert electrical energy into solar energy in solar panel, which is a photons. What is the output voltage of solar cell if the intensity of light falling is high, which is a output voltage is increased? Which energy cause least pollution, which is a solar? What is the first step to do during solar panel installation, which is analysis electricity bill? Observe the given figure and identify the type of solar panel, which is a polycrystalline solar panel. Which one of the following is not a non-conventional source of energy, which is a nuclear energy? Which one is the used to generate power in geothermal station, which is heat inside the earth? Biogas depend on waste products. Which one of the following power plants is the least reliable, which is wind? Which of the following is not a secondary source of energy, which is solar power station? Which of the following drawback of wind energy? Naturally, these are fluctuated. In the biogas plant, gas collector is usually in shape of hemispherical. Based on the type of rotor the turbine used for vertical axis of wind turbine is, which is a Savonius turbine. Biogas comprise mainly of which is a 60% methane and rest carbon dioxide. The possible site for geothermal energy extraction for the purpose of electricity in India, which is Madhya Pradesh. The power in wind PW through a given cross section area for a uniform wind velocity V is, which is PW equal to kV cube. Next question देखते हैं. Which of the following is a renewable source of energy, which is wind? Dash to use for non-conventional system to generate electrical energy form, which is a tidal energy. Which of the following choose which best describe or define geothermal energy, which is a heat energy from the inside the earth. The main disadvantage of wind power is that the capacity utilization is less. Dash power plant is the plant which use non-conventional source of energy, which is wind. 4 types of power plant has been given, out of which 3 are like in some manner and 1 is different. Select the odd one, which is the solar power plant. Put out of the following, which is not a non-conventional source of energy, which is nuclear energy. Which of the following plant is a non-conventional source of energy? Solar. Identify the renewable source of energy from the given option, which is A. Sun. In a biogas plant, pH of slurry is kept between, which is 6.5 to 8.5. Gas is the majorly produced by anaerobic decomposition of human or animal excreta is methane. Solar efficiency can be increased by which of the following method? By reduction in carry recombination. Which of the following is not advantage of solar energy? E-waste problem can be solved. The converter used in solar PV power plant is named as solar inverter. The efficiency of solar cell is low. Which of the following is a disadvantage of tidal energy, which is constructed close to land? Which is a non-conventional source of energy? Is geothermal, ocean, tidal, and wave. Of the following, choose which best describe define biomass, which is organic matter that can be converted to fuel. In a solar cell manufacturing process, the anti-reflecting coating is done for reduction in reflection. In a solar cell has more than one junction, then it is known as the multi-junction solar cell. Next question. The main reason for of electricity generation using a solar power plant is greenhouse gas emission. Which of the following is not a parameter of the solar cell data sheet? This short circuit voltage. Which of the following is a conventional energy source, which is a coal, petrol, natural gas, all of the above? Which of the following is a conventional source of energy, which is a nuclear? Which of the following is conventional source of energy? Coal. Conventional source of energy are generally which is a exhaustible. A device which convert electrical energy into mechanical energy is termed as motor. Cosmic rays such as gamma rays are source of radiation pollution. D. Windmill called as Darren mill is vertical axis mill. The device used for generate power utilize energy of wind, which is a windmill. Which of the following turbine is normally used in a tidal range plant, which is a Kaplan turbine and variable with a pitch blade? For a wind turbine 10-meter long running at 20 rpm in 12.9 km per hour wind, the TSR will nearly TSR blade tip speed upon wind velocity. ठीक है, तो आर आपका 10 मीटर दे रखा हुआ है, ठीक है, और ओमेगा 2 पाई 20/60 रेडियन पर सेकंड 2.094 रेडियन पर सेकंड, प्लेट टिप स्पीड 10 इंटू 2.096, TRS 10 इंटू 2.095 डिवाइड 94 डिवाइड बाई 5/18 और इंटू 12.9, TSR 5.84 आ जाएगा, तो बी ऑप्शन। नेक्स्ट करते हैं, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग पावर प्लांट इज लीस्ट पॉल्यूटिंग एंड काज हीट इन्वायरमेंटल कंसर्न, विच इज सोलर पावर प्लांट? The source of energy is ultrasonic machine process is mechanical. With respect to wind turbine blade, TSR means which is a tip speed ratio. Available wind power in wind turbine increase with increase in rotor diameter. Which of the following is not a renewable source of energy, which is a natural gas? In various solar energy storage system, pumped hydroelectric storage system fails under which of one of the following category? Mechanical energy storage. Greenhouse gas are those that absorb and emit infrared radiation. Example include ozone or carbon dioxide, both correct. ठीक है. What is the standard value of solar constant adopted by World Radiation Center, which is a 1367 watt per meter square? What is the tip speed ratio of Senius wind turbine motor is 1. What is solidity of American multi-blade wind turbine rotor is 0.7. The energy density of bioethanol is, which is 26.9 megajoule per kg. The single basin double effect scheme power is generated is on both flood and EP. The operating temperature of alkaline fuel cell is 90 degrees centigrade. The ideal EMF produced by polymer electrolyte member fuel cell 25 degree is 1.23 volt. Which one of the following fuel cell has highest efficiency? AFC. How many kilogram of steam per day is produced by 15-meter diameter committee solar cooker developed by Center for Scientific Research, Arobial Valley, Pondicherry? Correct option is 600 kg. In a solar passive space heating system, the south-facing thick wall is called, which is a trumping wall. Which one of the following turbine is used in underwater power station? Tubular turbine. The most common material used in making solar cell, which is a silicon. Energy available when temperature is water at surface of ocean is different from that at deeper level is called, which is a ocean thermal energy. Which instrument is used to measure solar radiation, which is a pyranometer only. Maximum power that can be developed by a windmill is given by where A area swept windmill rotor blade is meter square, rho density of air in kg per meter cube, m mass rate flow of air in kg per second, velocity of wind meter per second. Hence none of them are, because power developed by windmill is equal to 1/2 cp a rho b cube. ठीक है, अब हमारा ये एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन प्रिंसिपल खत्म था. अब नेक्स्ट वीडियो में सर एक पेज और आई थिंक आइडेंटिफाई वन ऑफ द मेरिट्स ऑफ wind power plant. No need of using fuel for wind energy conservation system. ठीक है. Next question. What is the principle of operation of steam power plant? Rankine cycle. Combination that takes place at high speed is called rapid combustion. The function of antifreeze used in IC engine cooling system application is at D option होगा. उसमें लिखा है राइज द बॉइलिंग पॉइंट ऑफ द कूलेंट एंड लोअर द फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनेमिक्स डील्स विद द कंजर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी. Kelvin Planck statement of second law of thermodynamics, which is deal with conservation of heat into work. C option. ठीक है. ये हमारा एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन प्रिंसिपल यहाँ खत्म था. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट हम कवर करेंगे. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe the channel.